Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm starting a new series where I make my crazy looks, my kind of excessive, extra looks, wearable. I'm calling the series Made Wearable. This is the first one, so woo! I'm making my Christmas look that I just released wearable. You'll actually be able to wear it around your family without all the boomers judging you. So I'm going to start by doing one half of my face off camera, and I will be right back. Here is one eye done, a little more wearable than the last version. And I did both eyebrows off camera. Now, I'll show you how to do it. I'll show you how to, what? I don't know what that was. Okay, now I will show you how I did this. So I already primed this eye with Too Faced Shadow Insurance. Now let's begin the first step. I'm gonna be using the Ben Nye Master Cream palette in green and using the Luxie 246 brush Precision Crease, going over the lid completely and taking that up into the crease. I'm going pretty much to where I feel my brow bone, but every eye shape is different, so that would just depend on your eye shape and what you find flattering. I'm going to be winging this out, so following that bone, my bone, keeping it at a high angle, and then bringing it outwards. God, all I can hear right now is my cat cleaning himself. It's starchy. Anyways, so bringing that up underneath the lash line. And then leaving a space right here. And I'm pretty much contouring my eye bags, which I do in every video. Elongating it in the inner corner. So that's the base shape. Now that we have that, I'm just going to take my finger and blend over the crease and make sure that it's not creased at all. Going into the Violet Voss Essentials palette and using the shade Emerald, I'm going in with my finger and tapping Emerald right over the center of my eye to the inner third of my eye, only on the green. A little up into the crease. Taking that up underneath the lash line as well, I'm using a Luxie 211 concealer brush. I'm going just in where I contoured the eye bag. I'm going above that contour. Now going into the Jawbreaker palette from Jeffree Star and into the shade Sour, using an Anastasia crease brush. It's just a fluffy crease brush. And tapping over the rest of that green that you laid down. Now in the areas that are a little more precise, I'm going to be using a smaller brush. I'll be using a MX 498 liner brush. Great, now my cat's snoring really loud. For under the lash line, I'm going to be using a MAC 219 brush. And the liner brush again to get in toward that elongated inner corner. Now I'm going to be going into the shade Cone and using a BMX 466 shade brush and tapping right where the green meets your crease and bringing that up into the brow bone. Bringing that up underneath the lash line as well. And now to blend the two together, I'm going to be using the MAC 219 brush and going back into the shade Sour and just going over that border. You just want to make sure that those two shades are transitioning well into one another. And then just going back and forth and blending. If you need to add a little more cone, just make sure that those two are blended. Now going back into the Violet Voss Essentials palette and going into the shade Black. I'm using a BMX 420 brush, and we're deepening up this outer corner. So really keeping to the outer third here. And I'm using a tapping motion. Tapping that close to my lash line. And then bringing that up into the crease, but really keeping toward the outer corner. Now taking what's left on this brush, I'm going to start deepening up the wing. I'm not going all the way in, just about most of the way. Going up underneath the lash line as well and deepening it up just at the outer third again. So just about like that. Now for the glitter, I'm using NYX Glitter Brilliance in the shade 05. The glitter glue I'm using is Too Faced glitter glue. Applying that with a Morphe E19 brush and keeping toward the inner third of the eye. Also going in the inner corner. And taking that glitter glue up underneath the lash line, right over top of where we placed emerald. Once that's placed, you can pick up that glitter with the same brush and tap that over top of everywhere you place the glitter glue. I didn't want this to be completely opaque. I wanted a lot of the grain to shine through, so I'm not picking up a lot at a time. Now going in with the Ofra X Nikkitutorials highlighting trio and using Glazed Doughnut and Glow Goals. Just using a flat synthetic brush, patting this in the inner corner, right over top of the glitter, and then right up underneath the brow bone as well. Now it's time for lashes. I'm using Ardell Demi Wispies, and the mascara I'm using to blend that all in is the Unlimited Mascara from Loreal. I'm back, lashes on. Mascara on. And I also put black liner in my waterline. I used E.L.F. waterproof gel eyeliner. So we ready for the face, bitch. Hate it. I'm gonna be going into the NYX Color Correcting Concealer palette and using a peach shade and taking that up underneath my eyes. Guys, I'm so upset. I just remembered that I don't have any bananas. And I really wanted it for breakfast. My breakfast that I'm gonna eat at like 3 o'clock when I'm done with this. I'm taking a little concealer brush and I'm going into the shade Yellow. And I'm just correcting any redness that I have on my face. And you guys know the drill. I blend everything out with my fingers. Now I'm going in with the Born This Way Multi-Use Sculpting Concealer. I use this every video. I just really like this product. It's Swan. Taking that up underneath my eyes, over anywhere that I corrected the redness, over top of my lip, right next to my nose, little on my forehead, completely over the cheekbone, and then blend that out. I'm using a beauty blender to blend it. So not my fingers for once. And then once that's done, I'm going to be setting my under eyes only with the RCMA No Color Powder and using the Beauty Blender to set. And next to my nose, just not all the way up the nose, just right next to it. I'm going to be cream contouring with the Kat Von D Shade and Light Contour Palette and using the center shade. Using Morphe E47 brush. Going right on top of my cheekbone. And then bringing that in toward my mouth, not all the way, and starting to angle it downward. Taking that in my temple as well, and being very careful because obviously the shadow went into my temple. Which is why this brush is amazing, because it can fit in small spaces like that. And contouring right on my brow bone and bringing it back toward my hairline. And around my hairline. And bringing it back down toward the center. And then I like to blend that out with my fingers. Now going along the jawline, I like to go directly next to the ear to start my line. And then cup the jaw, and then drag it down toward the chin. You can blend that out. I like to take a little more on the side of my neck. And then just making sure that everything is perfectly blended. Now to contour the nose, I'm still using the same brush. This is why I love this brush. I can use it for like freaking everything. It's amazing. Oh! I'm taking it next to my brows and taking that line down the bridge of my nose. Right up underneath the tip of my nose. And then blend that out. And I like to go right up in this area. Creates a little more of like that button nose. For blush, I'll be using the E.L.F. Cream Blush Palette and using the shade, this dude. Tapping in with my finger and tapping right over top of the very top of where you see your contour blending into your cheekbone. I like to take very little product at a time and then just build it up. I took that right to the tip of my nose too because I like it. Now I'm just taking my beauty blender and setting over top of those creams. Going in with the Too Faced Cocoa Contour Palette to deepen up my contour. And I'm using the shade Medium. Going in with Morphe R38 brush. And now highlighting with the Ofra x Nikkitutorials highlighter, and I'm still mixing Glazed Doughnut and Glow Goals. Using this Lancome highlighter brush. And a Real Techniques crease brush to get into the smaller areas to highlight. Now for the lip. You have two choices here. You can either go with a nude lip and let your eyes be the star of the show because this is a really beautiful, bold look. I think that's fine, but that's not me. So I'm going with a bold eye, bold lip because I don't care, okay? I'm using Ofra x Kathleen Lights, Havana Lights. It's a stunning burgundy. And lining my lips with Nyx Lip Pencil in Auburn. This is a good lip. This is a good lip. so good. Shit. To set all of this, I'm using the Morphe Continuous Setting Mist. So here is the finished look. I hope you guys liked the series. Let me know if this worked for you, like if you liked seeing a more wearable version of the extreme makeup that I released and how to do it. I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I love you. Thank you for watching. Oh, and subscribe, please. Please subscribe. It would mean a lot to me, and if you shared it on, I don't know, Instagram, Facebook, whatever, everywhere. If you made a billboard for me, you know. Is that really asking too much? I'm sorry. I love you guys. Bye. Rudolph the red-lipped hoe bag had a very shiny choker. Shh. Boing.